I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. I regret BSing last week. Hey, you guys. Long time no talk. I know I haven't vlogged in so long, but I'm back and I'm ready to start vlogging again. It is November 23rd. I'm not in the best mood. I'm not really motivated, but it is 1:38 right now and I have not started any work. So yeah, I had a meeting from 12 to 1. Other than that, I have done nothing. So I have to really start now. I'm very behind. So we are basically in our last unit. It started on Tuesday. It started last Tuesday. So we had about 8 lectures last week. I was just so burnt out last week after our exam that I just wasn't productive. So I think I only did about 4 out of those 8 lectures. So I'm behind about 4 lectures. And then this week, they're giving us only 4 lectures, 2 today and 2 tomorrow. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's no new lectures on those days because it's Thanksgiving break. But I guess if you're ahead and you've been productive and not procrastinating, people can take those 3 days off, but I'm behind, so I can't take those 3 days off. I'm definitely taking Thursday off, but Wednesday and Friday, I'm not going to take off. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, if you add up the 4 new ones this week and the 8 from last week, that's about 12 lectures. So my goal is to study 4 a day, 4, 8, 12, so that I will have all 12 of those done by Wednesday. Take Thursday off, and then Friday review the ones that are the most tricky. Saturday, I'm probably going to take off 2, so I have at least 2 days this week taken off. And then Sunday, I'll probably try to do at least half a day. Probably not the whole day. Try to do half the day of studying. I do not want to get behind. I got very behind on the last exam, and I do not want that to happen again. So I want this week to go smoothly. It's already not going smoothly because I'm behind, but we officially are not going back to campus any more days for the rest of the semester. So our semester ends on December 18th. So we have this week. This week is only really 2 days because of Thanksgiving. We have next week is a full week. And then the week after that is that Friday is our final exam. And then we have the weekend off, and then we have 3 more finals the next week after that. And then we have a public health summit to do after that. So we have a lot to do. Just as a reminder, I just wanted to show you guys my calendar again. You can see I had a couple lectures this morning that I did not go to because they're recorded. I had this meeting, and then this is something else, and then 2 more lectures tomorrow. And then IS is individual study time, so there's time built in tomorrow, Wednesday, which I'm going to use to study, and then Thursday and Friday is a holiday, but I'm probably still going to study on Friday. Good morning, y'all. My skin looks so bad. I suck. I forgot to finish vlogging yesterday, but basically after I finished watching my lectures, I literally just got in bed and watched videos for the rest of the night and did nothing. Didn't even eat dinner or do anything. I just went in bed. I was not as productive as I needed to be yesterday, but I'm trying to start over fresh. Today is Tuesday. Starting my week over. I have not been in the best headspace, best mood, but I'm really trying. I'm trying so hard to get past that. It's 8:30 right now. I actually want to be done by 5:30. I want it 8 to 5, a regular work schedule. I want to be done, have the rest of my evening, and be good. I don't know if you guys heard this, but a lot of med school students do. It's called the Pomodoro technique. And actually, I don't really know much about it other than I think maybe it started with you study for 25 minutes and then you have a 5-minute break. I'm not quite sure. I get distracted very easily without structure. So I tried this before my last exam and it actually really helped me. And I was doing 50-minute, 10 minutes. So I was doing a 50-minute study period. And then I take a 10-minute break. The 50 minutes goes by so fast every time I do this. Starting my morning off a fun guy. So, all right. We do a lot of case sessions that relate to what we're learning at the time. So say we're learning about the leukemias, then we'll do a case session where you have to basically diagnose a patient who has a leukemia and figure out what he has. We have to do like a history of physical, come up with like a diagnosis for the patient. So on a regular day, we just do like little case studies where we're not actually working with the patient, but we just like read about it and come up with stuff. But we also have FOSCEs. I don't know what the acronym stands for. I can't remember. But those are like more official, where we're actually working with a standardized patient. And with the standardized patient, we have to do a history of them, physical, and then come up with the differential. So we did that last week, and we had an assignment to turn in with it that was due like a week later. And today is a week later. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, it was on Thursday, so I'm not even a whole week late yet. It's Tuesday, so I'm actually ahead of time. Hey y'all, so I just finished fungi. It was like a 2-hour lecture, so it took me quite a while. It's 11 o'clock right now. There's a lot of resources that med school students use to help them study. So the top 3 resources that I use, or that most people use, are called Pathoma, Boards and Beyonds, and Sketchy. So Pathoma and Boards and Beyonds are basically very similar, and they basically give lectures about high yield topics that are going to show up on your step 1 board exam. It's hard learning lectures sometimes from professors because it's very subjective based on the professor. So for example, one thing I was really struggling with was leukemias, lymphomas, and those type of cancers. And it was just very unorganized the way our professors were teaching them. It was just a lot of slides, a lot of information, and it was hard to grasp. So Boards and Beyonds and Pathoma are a good resource that you could use because they condense everything you need to know in like a 20, or I think the longest I've seen a video be 30 minutes, but there's some are short as like 10 minutes, anywhere from 10 to 30 minute video explaining only the high yield stuff you need to know in a very basic, easy to understand way. So I used a lot of those to help me understand concepts that are difficult. Now for Sketchy is literally amazing. It is the GOAT. I was very skeptical at first. I was completely wrong. So basically Sketchy is like a cartoon that draws up a cartoon about a certain topic. So they have Sketchy Micro for all like the viruses, parasites, fungi, and bacteria. And they draw a cartoon with like little quirky things to help you remember what the bacteria is. Okay, so for example, some of the bacteria are catalase positive. So for some of the cartoons for a bacteria that's catalase positive, they'll have a cat in the scene, basically. So I'll show you. See, you have a cartoon drawing. So this butterfly will mean something, I don't know yet. Cage will mean something. You're in a cave with bats. So these all will have a meaning. And then this cane. So a lot of the symbols are recurring so that they'll show up and mean the same thing in each of the things. So like, for example, like I was saying earlier, if a cat shows up, you know it meant catalase positive. It means the same thing in every cartoon. So this cane is a recurring symbol that they always use to represent something that affects immunocompromised individuals. So I know that this fungi is going to say something about how this affects immunocompromised individuals because it has a cane. So basically what I do for each is I scroll to the end of the video. Oh, also the videos range from anywhere from like 3 to 4 minutes to like maybe like 10 to 15. But I've watched mine in like 1.5 speed, so they go by quickly. I scroll to the end, screenshot the picture at the end, import it onto my iPad, take notes from my iPad, and basically I annotate the picture while I'm watching the video so that later on I won't have to rewatch the video. I could just study the picture. And I tell y'all, those little mnemonics and characters and cartoons and colors, that helped me remember so much on my exam that I'm just like, yeah, I have to do this for the next exam.
Dermatophytes. These are the tinea infections that look like ringworms. They're called ringworms. Tinea capitis is on the head because caps are on the head. Tinea corporis is on the body, corpse body. Tinea cruris is in the groin area, and tinea pedis is on the feet. It's also called athlete's feet. This most commonly affects athletes, hence the names. These live on skin. You basically can visualize it with skin scrapings using potassium hydroxide, but in certain situations, you need Wood's lamps to diagnose the microsporum. You treat these, they're also commonly found in animals, so those can be a source of transmission. You treat these with azoles, but sometimes, if it's just like a normal infection, you treat it with azoles, but it can become a nail infection as well, called onychomyosis. Y'all know what I mean. I can't say the nail infection word. But if it affects the nails, then usually you treat with terbinafine. But if it still doesn't go with that, then that's when you can use griseofulvin. But griseofulvin doesn't have good side effects, so it's usually generally not well tolerated. That's all we need to know for this one. Boom.
I'm hungry and I need something in me to survive, but I have no appetite for food. There's nothing that sounds appealing to me right now that I would want. and it's been like this for like the whole semester. Not good. This is not good. I found some Pop-Tarts downstairs, so I'm having a Pop-Tart for lunch today, which is so bad. Let's see how fast this professor speaks.
All medical dermatology and particularly focus on complex medical dermatology and chronic inflammatory skin disease. Inflammatory skin diseases. As a dermatologist, I not so fondly look back to when I was a first-year medical student, and
He speaks decent, so I'm probably gonna have to 1.5 him. I think 2 might be too fast. I'm so tired. It's probably my fault though, because I don't eat enough throughout the day, so I have no energy. So actually I might go try to eat something real quick downstairs because this is not healthy. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. I regret BSing last week because today could have been tomorrow could have been a day that I took off, and I could have had Wednesday and Thursday off if I would have not slacked off last week. And I regret procrastinating because I could be sleeping all day tomorrow, but it's fine. I was gonna take a 10-minute break to make a snack, but it turned into like a 30-minute break. So it's like 3:45 right now. I'm making meatballs right now. I think they have like 5 minutes left. Vegetarian meatballs. I'm making them in the oven. I don't even know if I can post this because this is so embarrassing, but this is a struggle meal. Don't worry, Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm gonna be eating good again. I think I have ADD, y'all. I cannot focus for... Oh, let me not show y'all my background. I cannot focus. It's 6:40. I'm giving up. I don't even care anymore. I literally think I can only thrive if I procrastinate. Like, last exam, I got above average. Like, I did better than the class, and I crammed the last 3 days before and did better. So I think I only work when I'm procrastinating or leaving it till the last minute, because right now I'm ahead of schedule. Well, I'm not ahead of schedule, but I'm on schedule, and I can't focus. But I'm about to call it quits. The last lecture I did, I don't remember anything from it because I didn't focus at all. I don't even care anymore. I have one more day, then I'm taking a break, and then I'm reviewing. Hopefully by this weekend, I'm good. Good morning. I don't think I closed out last night, but after I finished studying, I ended up visiting a friend who's in town that I haven't seen in a while. And I didn't get home till like 2 a.m. or maybe past 2 a.m. And then I still wasn't tired for some reason last night. I couldn't fall asleep. So then I ended up not going to sleep till 3, which is insane for me. Like, I usually go to bed by 11, 12 every night. So I was shocked that I wasn't tired. And then I had this whole plan where I was going to wake up at 7, but then I'm like, I cannot survive off 4 hours of sleep. So I ended up waking up at 8, but I was just like, it's not going to hurt me to get one more hour in. So now it's 9. And surprisingly, I'm not tired. Like, I would think I would be exhausted after 5-6 hours, but no, I'm not tired. So I woke up today feeling good. I'm feeling energized, which is good because the past couple of days I've been waking up in not a good mood, and I'm finally in a good mood today. I actually really want to be productive today. Y'all, I totally dropped the ball today, y'all. I totally did nothing. I literally played myself. I got through like 1 lecture. I was supposed to watch 3 new lectures, but really out of the 3 new lectures, I really only need to watch 2 because 1 was a case study, and I don't really look at the case studies like that. But I only did 1 out of the 2, but we got this weekend to redeem ourselves. I was just too much in holiday mode. I was too much in vacation mode to focus. Good morning, y'all. I did not pick up my camera yesterday on Thursday. I woke up and had my very enjoyable day off, a good Thanksgiving holiday. And this was the first one because of COVID. It was literally just us. So we cooked everything ourselves, me, my mom, and my sister. And we snapped. We did that. Everything ended up being torched. Today's Friday. I woke up. I ran 3 miles today with my friend. I got my 3 miles in. I'm proud of myself. Woke up. Got some fresh air. Today's a good day. It doesn't feel too cold where I'm at. So yeah, I got my 3 miles in and I'm home. And of course, right after I run 3 miles, I'm about to make a plate, but I'm making my leftover plate right now. And I definitely 100% played myself. Like, I definitely 100% played myself thinking I'm gonna wake up today and study. Honestly, I'm feeling like taking the whole weekend off. Honestly, I feel like I might just take today and tomorrow off and then just do everything on Sunday, because the way it's looking is not good. I have no motivation. I have no freaking motivation. And I literally just saw this girl from my school post her studying, and I'm just like, now I feel bad that I'm not studying. I thought no one would be studying, but people clearly are studying, and it just makes me feel bad. I think it might just be like a Netflix in bed type of day, because I haven't had one of these since before school started. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna say I'll try to wake up, study a little bit. Good morning, y'all. It's now Saturday. I'm gonna study. I'm only gonna study for a couple hours right now and do the bulk of my studying most likely tomorrow. It's almost 1 o'clock and I haven't done anything yet. But all right, I'm starting right now for real. So I still haven't done anything, and I think that my brain just simply won't allow me to study today. I just simply cannot. I think this is my brain's way of telling me that I'm trying to justify this in my head, and I think my brain is telling me that I need a break and I need self-care, and taking 3 days off. Wait, I took Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday. Taking 3 days off is what I needed, and then I can reset tomorrow and spend the whole day studying Sunday, because I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I can stay in the house all day and study. Or am I gonna regret this and be pissed that I didn't get any work done today when I could have? I feel like I'm gonna go with the first thing and say I need the self-care. This is what my issue is. I need the self-care. I'm tired. I can't study. But then I'm gonna regret being behind. But you know what? I might just have to be behind, bro. I think I might give up. Even though I haven't even started. This is what happens 2 weeks before the semester ends. You have no energy to do anything, and my birthday's like next week, damn near. I think I'm gonna give up and watch something instead. I look crazy, of course, but I just wanted to come on here. It is currently Sunday. I got nothing done this week since Wednesday, and it's now Sunday. I took Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off, unfortunately, but it is now like around 3 o'clock. I know it's not even early, but I'm gonna try to spend at least a next couple of hours studying. I thought I would study the whole day, but honestly, mentally, I'm not here with it. So it's looking like a cramming week next week, which might be better content for you guys to see me actually doing work. This week was unproductive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get at least a couple hours in of studying and just start fresh next week. I know I'm not the only one. Who probably did this week. So I'm gonna try to get some studying right now. And thank you guys for tuning into this week's Med School Diaries, seeing me struggle. Hopefully the next vlog is better of me actually doing things. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next upload. All right.